Hi. So this is, oh my goodness, the 80th video for this video series, I guess you could call it. That's what most people call it, but it's like I'm just playing Minecraft. um, yes, 80th episode. Wow. Um, okay, so I'm gonna start this out with uh saying please go on Amazon and buy my books. I didn't even say. Oh my goodness! So today's Roblox backgammon theme. I mean um um and Zoo Tycoon. Um, I don't know if I'm going to do the other two today, but I definitely did Roblox. Um, we actually bought some expansion plots today. So I bought the thing so I can have all the expansion plots, and then that's where I got plots from. I think one, two, three, four, five. Okay. Anyway, I bought the thing for the expansion plots, and then you gotta buy them with in-game monies. So then, uh, so you have them, so you have access to them again. And that's okay. It's fine. Except for that I don't have very much money in that game right now. But, other than that, it's fine. So, we got to a stopping point because it was, I needed to get a, point 0.5 star rating, and I wasn't sure how to do that. And I'm like, yeah, we'll do it next time. um, that's not how the missions go. I'll end up having a different mission when I get back there, but um, yeah, we'll just do it another time. It won't be a big deal. So I did not sleep very well last night. Oh, okay, so my books are on Amazon, and you go on there and in the search engine you type in Tina Rash Books, TINARASHBOOKS, and you should find Pirate's Daughter, which introduces the captain, Misfortune, which introduces her boyfriend slash husband. He becomes the husband later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay. Um, Hard Times, which introduces the first mate, the guy that takes over if the captain isn't available or something. Because it could just be that she doesn't want to be captain right now. I'm going to skip over that one. There. Um, Normally, if I have a watch later list, I watch everything in the video, but I can't hear it right now very well, so because I don't want anybody to get upset at me because you had my video in your stream. I wouldn't want that. Wait, actually, that. So, yeah. Use your butt. It seems to work better. Okay. I'm just saying it seems to work better if you use your butt. Our grass side door is very stiff. But it's good in the winter because that means that it keeps the cold out. So you just gotta kind of look at it. Why did I do that? Ugh. Anyway, you just gotta kind of look at it from the glasses half full side of things and go, the trade off is that you don't freeze your butt off in the winter. And that is a very good thing. And yeah. Finally. Okay, so my husband put in the unemployment paperwork last week Monday. I mean, not the paperwork he put in to get the paperwork. Okay, he put in to get the letter that he has to have to go and put in the paperwork, file the paperwork. Anyway, he finally got it today. That's ridiculous. I know for a fact. I know for a fact that a letter got to Australia or got from Australia to where I was living at the time in 1 week. So if you can do a letter from Australia in 1 week, how come you can't do a letter from wherever the unemployment office is to your house in less than a week? And it's just across town. Oh my goodness. Anyway. In California. Okay, so he's trying to say that they, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. He's trying to say that they send it to Oakland, California to get sorted because that's a main, U.S. postal hub. Which I always thought was pretty dang stupid because a couple of times I sent a letter to somebody or another, possibly my mom. I can't remember. She's the only one that I remember actually sending letters to. But anyway, I sent it there, and it. Oh, you finally found them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So last night he couldn't find the garbage bags. There's a short roll up there. Why would they be up on the fridge? He loves putting stuff up above my head. Well, yeah, but if I needed to, for some reason. Then you'd scream and holler until I did it, as usual. Well, it's your job. See? Okay. Anyway, so I was trying to get this done yesterday, and it was really weird because I stopped for dinner, and it said, "Oops, something went wrong, and you gotta go out of it and go back into it." And I'm like, okay, this better not be a sign of my world is corrupting. I don't have one thing of redstone in here unless you count the tracks. And I don't have that many tracks in here. Oh my gosh, that guy looked like. Uh, the guy that's losing his hair on Whose Line Is It Anyway? But it isn't. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye. On the YouTube video that I'm not quite watching. So, um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Now we need to fix this over here. Well, let's go over here first and see if it's all set up and ready to go. So this is the 5th street out of 10. Oh my goodness. So the video I'm watching is like, it's called something like they may be, it's a America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, whatever. Anyway, Got Talent video. And, it's they may be old, but they can still rock or something like that. Oh, anyway, I was telling you about my book. So, Pirate's Daughter introduces the captain. At one point, she gets kidnapped, and Hayden doesn't really know what to do about it. And then Misfortune introduces Hayden, who's the captain's boyfriend, and and the captain's name is Morgan, and it has nothing to do with alcohol. That is not the reason why she is Morgan. It's because on Beverly Hillbillies, the movie with Jim Varney being Jed, it's also got Dolly Parton in it for like 2 minutes, if that. Yeah, she's in there long enough to sing Happy Birthday. I think that guy's Dabney Coleman, but I can't remember. The guy that plays the banker. Anyway, there's a guy in that one that is named Morgan. And then in one of my favoriteest movies of all time, Cutthroat Island. I have a lot of favorites though. So that's not really saying anything. But in Cutthroat Island, the main character, her name is Morgan. So that is why she is Morgan, because I was thinking about something I saw where, like, I'm just going to throw a name out there. This is not the name that I actually saw. But, like it says Sam Crenshaw in the phone book. If you don't know what a phone book is, please ask your parent or ask Google, Alexa, Siri, whatever you have. If you don't understand what a phone book is, I totally understand. You might be too young. But yeah, just look that up and you'll understand pretty quick. Basically a phone book was like having a contacts list, but it was in a book. And you didn't know everybody in the book. It also told you, what number to call, like if you need to call Les Schwab because your tire blew, or call a Walmart, let's say, because they've got a pharmacy and you're trying to get your antibiotics that is going to make you feel better, something, I can come up with like 1,000 different little scenarios, but um, I hope he can get back up again. That's the only thing I worry about with older people, uh, like people that are 50 to 100 years old, you know, rocking and rolling like that. Because if you get down on your knees, you may not be able to get back up, and you may need um um I think it's still Terry is the one that's off stage. Um, he used to be a football player or something like that. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's Terry! Wow! Yay!" And I'm like, who was he before he was this? But I think he was a football player. And I totally recommend that if you are a football player and you get signed with the big team, to have a backup plan. You know, you know, go to college to be a lawyer or or a dentist or something, uh, finance manager. Maybe be a football coach. So, so when you cannot play anymore, you can teach others how to play. And, it'll probably end up being like, can you settle down, please? Oh, jeez. Yeah, there you go. Although, this needs to move. Yeah. No, this needs to move. No, this needs to move. No. Thank you. That's better. I know. I haven't been having problems with that spot lately, but today it's a little sensitive. I'll let you know when you can step on it again. Um, or a book writer. I just thought of that one. Um, it sucked last time you had to put it in. Sucked the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that. Yes. But at least he's not using his angry time words, so brownie points. Um, he's actually lucky because unemployment understands that he exists. With me, I can try putting that paperwork in till the sun goes down, and it ain't gonna work because they're gonna tell me I don't exist. And it's like, excuse me, I was working at that dumb store for. Well, it's only a dumb store because they got a new rule that there's 3 tiers of passing, and we passed on the. Yeah, we passed on the bottom tier. So you can't have bottom tier people. You have to have middle tier and upper tier people. And it's like, okay, you're not gonna get very many people. Because the people who are gonna end up being upper tier people and middle tier people are probably gonna be the ones smart enough to ask for $30 an hour because they know that the job's going to suck. Or at least it did last time. But I still want the job because, it can help me get to a better point in life. You know, it can help me with my goal of going to the library, writing down publishing companies, and hope, or maybe going to a store and writing down publishing companies because those books are still in print. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to start this whole list over again, but whatever. I think I've got a Pop's Disney Adventures from yesterday, and I'm actually confused why I haven't gotten a notification for one for today because he goes every day. Steve Harvey is really good at Family Feud, but I also liked Richard Dawson. But then one day they were out with the old, or whatever actually happened. Anyway, I found the one where it's Batman versus Gilligan's Island, and I added it to my list. I know. So did um 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 Bewitched. I don't know how they're getting away with it, but they've got full episodes of Bewitched on YouTube, and I think that is so cool because I can watch some of the ones that I haven't watched already. I think I've got the whole series, but we don't have a DVD player that's not connected to a TV that's well, we don't have the DVD player isn't connected to the TV. For one, but it's also connected. If it was connected, it would be connected to the TV that uh, has my Xbox on it. So it that doesn't work. Okay. Um. Anyway, I was telling you about my books. Okay, so Pirate's daughter introduces Morgan, and she gets kidnapped by the captain, and then Hayden. I mean, Misfortune introduces Hayden. Not introduces Hayden, but you know, says where he came from. Uh, I was gonna leave it at introduces Hayden, but I think we actually meet Hayden in Pirate's Daughter. But just for a little bit. I don't know. Dang, I have to listen to that one again. Anyway, then there's Hard Times, which oops, no, 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 no. Then there's Hard Times, which introduces William, who is the governor of New York's son, not the real governor of New York's son, just the fictional one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I decided in my story, hopefully only in my story, he's a mafia puppet. I hope the real New York governor is a nice, kind person who gets the job done and doesn't have it out for schools and because want to say it was Schwarzenegger said, "I'm gonna be for the schools," and isn't it funny how a bunch of them closed down while he was governor? And it was really creepy because the guy that was governor before him looked a lot like my dad. Like, like they could have been family. You know, I don't know if like they could be twin brothers. I don't think it was that close, but it was kind of creepy. Six. Like unemployment asks the same questions like 6 times at least. I got the number 12 in my head just now, so I hope that's not the case. Okay, so he put in his information, and they're having him uh, verify that it is his information for the third time. Well, that's probably because your parents named you after your father. It's not the point. So, okay, so they both need to put in unemployment right now. And I don't know why he's not. I didn't get the story on why he's. What? What did it say? Well, at least they know that you're alive. Me, they keep telling me I'm dead. Yeah, but why did I not bother? Because I didn't bother to put in for unemployment until like 3 months afterwards, and then they told me I don't exist. So I couldn't call them because they think I don't exist. And I didn't know I could call them, and you didn't tell me to call them. Thank you very much. No, there wasn't. Anyway, their favorite thing is to tell me I don't exist. So then they don't have to pay me any money. But I was working at the W store for 3.5 years. You know, when I kept saying 3.5 years, and I know it was, but that doesn't make any sense. Because I started in January, and if I got, well, yeah, okay, so yeah, my husband says I got fired like right before my birthday, and that could be. I have no idea. I thought it was April, but it was like happy birthday, you're unemployed. So I mean, it was kind of good, but it was like super bad at the same time. Anyway, then there's Esperanza's party, which is like, okay, Ashley's known for a really long time that she wanted to date. We have a discrepancy here. We have a discrepancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Mhm. Okay. Anyway, Ashley's known for a very long time, and Sean has too, but he's kind of like ignoring it because, he's been around Ashley so long that it's like, you know, it would be too weird to date her. But, they kind of realize that they like each other like that, and yeah. Well, then in the island, it kind of gets a little more intense on, liking each other. And then in Lessons in Love, there's a disaster, and a ninja seeks revenge. I'm trying not to tell too much, so I'm like really, really, really struggling. What do I tell? What do I not tell? I think it actually looked better as an 8 road than a 7 road, but the 8 road's too much. It's supposed to be 7 because each side gets 3, and then there's supposed to be a strip down the middle. I mean, a stripe down the middle. What happened this time?
No, it's just being idiotic.
Okay. So, I remember that we had a problem with the local shop when it came to our car. And my father-in-law is has an appointment with them to maybe get their car fixed, which would be really awesome if they could do that. One, two, three. Anyway, he's gonna trust them today to hopefully get his car fixed. Um, Wait, are they gonna try to fix the seatbelts too, or just? Okay. Because apparently they got into a car wreck, and I mean, not got into a car wreck. Somebody backed into them, and it needs to be fixed. But usually with little cars like that, it's like don't bother trying to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's like don't try to fix it because crumble zones and all that. Um. Well, I should say the person dresses as a ninja. They're not officially a ninja. um. Yeah, so we're almost done with this street. That is so cool. I don't either. But see, they want to ask you that. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? No, they want to ask you that so they can say, "Oh no, you lied," and they're asking him when was the last day he worked at Walmart, and neither one of us remember. Try to calm down. It's not worth getting your blood pressure up. As far as I know, he doesn't have problems with his blood pressure, but we don't want to get to that point either. Apparently, when I was, just before I went into my
Sure.
surgery, I had way high blood pressure. I mean, way high. So normally your blood pressure should be around 120, apparently, and my blood pressure was 180. Yeah, so that was very not good. And like uh I got, oh, I need that. Never mind. I got hyper aware that a whole bunch of my relatives have died in the last few years. Well, the last several years, and I didn't want to be next. Oh, speaking of that, I had a weird dream. I had a dream that Coral came back, and then when I woke up, but in my dream, when it I kind of woke up in my dream and it was a whole different cat. And the owner came
Ask her to text box. Damn it! Ask her to scroll.
in and took the cat, and then for some reason we had like a store advertisement on the back of the door, and it wasn't this house. It actually wasn't a house that I've ever seen before. And it had one of those it had one of those back doors like um from Murder She Wrote, where like if there's a big wind, it's flapping in the breeze. You know.
Would you quit double clicking, crap? Idiots! What's the difference between race and ethnicity? Doesn't make any sense to me either. If I say white, I mean white.
Yeah, but you could be like a Hispanic person and be from Spain instead of South America. I think that's what the difference is. Um, yeah, I don't know. That kind of is a little weird that Drew Barrymore is being um interviewed. She was like 7 years old at the time. Um, is being interviewed by Johnny Carson. One, two, three, four. That's another video that I added to the list. I just happened to find it on YouTube. It's really cool, but that's so cute. I've been waiting all my life.
Only ask me does not guarantee the amount of approval of your benefits.
Well, I do.
Well, 388 a week is better than kicking the teeth. It's not going to get enough to do the job, though.
Well, I'm trying to get Nicole to notice that. I'm sorry, I keep breathing into the mic. Okay, so we're gonna get this done, and then I think we will um build some houses. Because I keep saying we're gonna probably build some houses today, and then I realize no, we didn't. We didn't build any houses.
There. There's that. Cut it out. Would ya? There.
Okay,
I didn't ask
so
you to click on that. Cut it out.
calm down. I know they're more than frustrating, but at least they realize you're alive.
You haven't bothered to try since. At all.
No, because you said it's too late.
Well, yeah, 5 years later is too late.
It's not 5 years later.
Bother to try.
No.
I don't have anything to push you there.
Dang. Okay, that's better.
I did
Hopefully you
have
can
some
still
damn
hear me
self
correctly
inflicted
because
losses in this
uh,
godforsaken program.
I'm tired of breathing into the mic. Um, so, oh, one more. Okay. Anyway, it's only 5. Oh no. It says 3 videos, and you look, and there's more than 3 videos.
Now I want you to update the freaking saver password. You don't. Hell of a lot in the program.
I can imagine how that went. Okay, so I just found out that Drew Barrymore liked to go to the dentist when she was 7. And apparently she liked older guys because she had a crush on her dentist. But I'm only hearing part of it, so. Okay, so. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that too. But let's fix this first, and then we can go back and fix that, and then hopefully the whole street will be great, and we can start an announcement on a few more houses. I want to talk about ET a little bit, and she goes, "Why not?" So cute. So the thing is, I don't know if Drew Barrymore would be flattered. What?
Just you not clicking something allegedly.
Um. Anyway,
Allegedly.
I don't know if Drew Barrymore would be happy if I, made that a little louder and, so you guys could potentially hear it, or if it's one of those things that, somebody owns the rights to the show, because it was the Tonight Show, I think.
Probably.
And that would be a bad thing to play, I don't know, because I think Johnny Carson is not with us anymore.
It's the same freaking question again.
Just answer it. You knew you were gonna have to jump through stupid hoops.
Yeah, but answering the same question 4 times does not help.
Well, yeah, but see, they're making money with their paycheck, and you're not making money with
That's because you're a
out
moron.
your paycheck. So, without your paycheck, you're not making any money, and they want to make sure that you're gonna jump through all their stupid little hoops before they give you money.
I don't fucking know what the hell the last date on that was.
Anyway,
I don't remember the exact date. I don't remember November 1st. No, I don't have any attachments to add.
um, was it before or after my birthday?
Huh?
Well, I assume you're talking about your last date of employment. Was it before or after my birthday?
Last date of employment is
Oh, okay.
The exact date of the last write-up before it.
Because you cannot touch my strings. I mean, my, chords.
Identify verification pending. Screw you too, you jerk.
Okay.
Pending this.
There. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. I lost my mind for a minute there and couldn't remember if it was correct or not.
How's anybody supposed to live on less than what they made at the previous employment?
I wish you'd get 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish you'd get the unemployment that you got when the other store quit us.
Okay. Run through all their stinking hoops and I have to wait for them to do their due diligence.
So are they gonna send out or is it gonna go on an unemployment card?
I don't know yet.
I'm just wondering.
They do bank account information as well.
Anyway.
Let's see if the stinking morons that are employed overly actually come through and do what they're supposed to do for a change.
I got a small problem.
What else is new?
16 pounds is leaning on my knee.
Haha.
Come here. There you go. Well, we gotta both be comfortable.
Yeah, let's just look for yeah, bull. I'm the kitty cat.
No, we gotta both be comfortable.
He says, yeah, bull. I'm the kitty cat.
Okay. That's the problem, though. I just realized a small problem with building houses is I'm gonna want to put all 7 houses in the next lineup, or if I'm gonna want to finish out that section of the street. Oh, I don't remember who that guy is, but that's cool. Um, he was a guy. He was a guy that was always on Johnny Carson's show. I just can't remember who he was.
You gotten around to putting in those new batteries yet?
No, I was gonna get up and open the box, and then somebody was in my way, and I totally forgot about them. And they're out of my reach. I think we need to take these over to Batteries Plus and see if they can do anything with them.
Well, they couldn't last time, but that doesn't mean much, I suppose.
Oh. And you can't trade in dead batteries at GameStop, right?
Not as far as I've found.
Oh, somebody's trying to chat with me, but they're really not trying to chat with me. They're trying to sell me viewers. Again.
Fine.
Oh, they got a chess game on there as one of the new games. I was interested in that.
Season's going by. Good.
Huh?
Something new for Farm Sim.
How much?
Free.
Really?
And it's a DLC that normally others have to pay for.
So it's a DLC that others have to pay for, but you're getting it for free. How?
Sid.
Aww.
Year one season pass.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I can't believe others have to pay for it.
How much?
I don't know, because it doesn't say.
Oh. Where'd you find it?
The latest update?
Yeah.
It's in the mod hub. And it links to the store and it
Oh,
shows
so
you
like
how.
you actually have to have the game installed and all that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, you don't have to actually have it installed in order to get to it. You just look for Farm Sim 25 on the store, but
Oh, okay. Well,
let's
cause
see if it worked first.
so our friend Citaran got husband um
Year one season pass.
year one season pass
Oh, it
for.
was free anyway.
Oh,
It
okay.
didn't work on that.
Anyway, year one season. What am I doing? Year one season pass and it gets you some uh free stuff sometimes. But he just found out that it's free anyway. Or it's telling you it's free because you have the ability for it to be free. Um,
I will look and find out. Since
the
you're questioning everything I say.
no, you've got the season one pass thing, so it makes it free. Anyway, I'm wondering how much it is because a DLC for Dreamlight Valley is typically um $30. Not necessarily ideal when you're when you're not that rich, but
Yeah, I can't even gift it. It's free.
gift it to who?
If I wanted to, I couldn't gift it to somebody because it is free. It just you
Oh.
have to have the game. And the game is free. And the game is $50.
I think I'm done.
$50 and I got Game Pass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, the game is $50 or the DLC is?
No, the game is what I said.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure I heard it right because I sneezed at the same time.
That's why I repeated it twice.
Well, about the same time anyway. I don't think it was exactly the same time. Okay. Now. Oh, now we need to do this side. I thought we had. What? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so confused. Okay, that's fine. Can't wait to watch these videos when I can actually hear them. One of the videos I took out already because I watched that yesterday and I watched the whole entire thing. And I know I did. So, yeah, so why all of a sudden? Oh my goodness. Here, let's take this out. If we happen to take the underneath out, that's fine. So, like, I was trying to figure out how many houses are in a typical street, and I was using our house on. What the heck is that? Um, I was using our house on Bluebird in Fairfield as a example, and I probably got the number wrong, but I decided 7 was a good healthy number for how many houses would be on one street. And so that's what so that's what I did. And then the other day, or yeah, it was probably before my birthday, um, so the other week I was thinking, you know what? Streets don't just have one stories, they have two stories as well. And they're not very plentiful usually, um, but there ought to be some two stories. So when we start building the houses, I'll show um, I'll show you the two-story, just in case you haven't seen them. I'm sure most of my viewers have, but I don't know, because I don't know how many people are actually watching these videos, but I'm actually really excited because they've gotten views. Even if it's only, for a few minutes, and then you're like, what the hey, she kept going, you know? you know, I'm just happy it's getting views. And if you watch it all the way through, that's like even better, but not expected because it is such a long stream video. So one of the families I watch, they keep showing videos of their son being a really little guy. Like when he was a baby. I just think it's so cool. Oh my goodness. They were all wearing the same pajamas. the heck? So they were doing a regular video, and then all of a sudden it went to like a whole bunch of memes that they made up. It's weird. Okay, so we're almost back again, and we're gonna go down the street the opposite way of the sea lanterns just to make sure that everything's all nice and ready. Yeah, just to make sure everything's all nice and ready to go. For when we do bring houses over here. Um, I think they should be fine, but I don't know yet. Because, like I said, it said that there was a problem, but I don't know if that means that the internet was just being screwy at the time, which did happen a lot yesterday, especially in my half of the room. Um, yeah, me and my husband uh, have our Xbox and TVs in the same room. They're literally right next to each other, with a with the bookshelf in the middle. But yeah. So his internet was being fine. He was able to play with Cideran and not have a problem. But for some reason, it kept giving me problems, so I just went off of it for a while and worked on my book, which is probably something I should do today. But I gotta do the litter boxes first. I've got to eat breakfast first because I was like, well, we don't have any breakfast food. What are we going to do? And then, I mean, what am I going to eat? And then I was like, eh, I just won't eat yet. So, we have Oak Street, Spruce Street. We did Cherry Street because this is where I wanted Cherry Street. Birch Street. And then we had Jungle Street. Have Jungle Street. Why didn't I? That doesn't make any sense. Not that. That's okay. How did that happen? It's just a little tiny thing. All the other trees have been big things. That's better. Yeah, so it's like really confusing right now because I'm watching videos from like 3 days ago. So it's I think Mr. Star and Sky usually does his inspiration videos on on Sunday. And I'm watching it on Tuesday, the day before reset. Just does not seem okay. Um, yeah, so So we're supposed to be having an update soon, but we're not sure when. Okay, so I don't need, uh, not that one. I don't need that one. Yeah. Okay. So, what's the next color? Because I think I've got them out of order. I'm not entirely sure, though. Ah, here we go. So, we've got stripped oak, stripped oak. No. It's this one, stripped spruce, stripped spruce. And the next one is the stripped birch. Okay. So I do have them in order. I suddenly decided that I liked it better this way. Okay, where? Okay. Oh, and I need this too. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That was on Mary Martin Peter Pan. They were dancing. I know they were dancing, but I don't know if it was like dancing or learning to dance, and that's why they were saying 1, 2, 3. But yeah, so they were dancing, and why does that look like two different colors? It's not, but it looks like two different colors. That is so weird. Anyway, they were dancing, and like I think the mom had just been trying to teach John and Michael, or maybe just John, because he'd be taller. I can't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a really long time. Last time we did see it, we borrowed it from the library, and of course had to give it back. Okay. Um, we are not the kind of people who go and borrow stuff from the library and then don't return it on purpose so we can keep it. Yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about today. Like, I don't really have anything to talk about that I haven't talked about already, is what I'm saying. Um, and I don't necessarily want to annoy the viewers that watch every single time I do this one. Um, just so the ones that don't watch it all the time will understand better. But then on the other hand, I don't want anybody getting confused. So, So I just started being quiet for a little bit here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to put the polls in. Well, we can put the polls in later. What?
I figured out what was going on with something.
In the game or?
In the game.
Okay. No, it's like, because if you figured out that you use this email address instead of that email address when you sign up for.
Hold on, I have a video playing. Give me a sec. What now?
I was trying to say before you interrupted me that if you had figured out that the reason why unemployment was giving you so many problems is because you used the wrong email address from what you signed up with, you know.
No, that's not the concern. Not in the least. No.
But I've had the same email address for I don't know how long, and it keeps saying that I don't exist. Oh, maybe last time I got it, it was Yahoo.
Well, he's finished with unemployment for the day.
Yeah, but maybe that's why it keeps telling me I don't exist, is because they don't have the updated email address, but they dang well should have.
Well, right now you don't exist because you haven't worked in the last multiple years.
Yeah, well, why is that? Because some stupid
Well,
company.
did your son?
And it is not multiple years. I keep saying it was 2021, but it was 2022. Because I had to get, if I remember correctly, I had to get back in time and kept, or not kept, but put in, paid time off or something. Or I had grieving time or something. I don't know. I think that's, by the way, I think that's totally stupid because they only give you 3 days. And, if you work at the W store and one of your relatives passes away, um, and, you want time off for grieving, they're only going to give you 3 days. But I think we worked it out because, like, I took the 3 days um, and then I had 2 days off. So I think it was that kind of thing, and I had to get back, and it was not okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Anyway, it was not good because me and my sister really wanted to. Um, Me and my sister really wanted to go through. Oh, wait a minute. That's not how it goes. Because that's the room right there. Um, Me and my sister really wanted to go through my mom's stuff and, see, uh, what to do with what. And we didn't get to do that because I had to get home. Okay, so anyway. Oh, okay, so the next house is gonna be a two-story. Well, no, that goes there. That doesn't. Okay. 2, 3. It's like this version of the house I know how to build, no problem. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This version of the house I know how to build, no problem. I can build it. But the two-story, it takes a little bit
It might be functional.
more effort.
Go into your mod hub, the Straw Harvest DLC dropped.
Okay.
With everybody's favorite price tag attached. 4 letters. Mm-hmm. But being a DLC, it is an actual DLC.
Okay, let's put in the glass. Anyway, so I've got 5 of the streets in. I'm pretty happy about that.
What do you mean that button?
I gotta, figure out the other 5 streets, but half of it's done, so yay! Okay, so
Double disinfect.
thank you. Ugh. So usually, if Sam's on my lap, I'll go and kind of hold on to him because he gets startled when we sneeze.
I got the hole in the helmet. Go into the store.
And
The vehicle store or what?
he might jump up and
Xbox store? Yeah, it's
accidentally
free.
claw
You already
us.
got it.
But this time I didn't, and he was a very good boy.
What are you talking
It
about?
did not hurt me. Yeah, he was a very good boy and did not hurt me. So,
Back to Misfortune. Well, let's take a look at add-ons
okay.
now.
Now,
Here we are. Proceed spends. Install. Don't think that was out just yet.
oh,
It's pre-ordered.
wait, I did that wrong. I did it wrong, I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
Well, let's see how badly they fouled up and made it playable. Wouldn't that be something? The November update now.
November update?
It should be. I got it stored.
Honey, November update?
Yeah.
Dang.
Straw Harvest
The only problem with me calling him honey, husband, honey, is that sometimes I call Sam honey. So then he gets confused. Or they get confused. Okay.
Don't know what to tell you. Were you able to get it though? Okay.
There.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm kind of also thinking that I ought to have. Um, I'm kind of thinking that I ought to have
Sorry, definitely. Worse yet, I have about 2 hours to play before I have to leave.
some houses be like this
Yeah,
and then
got
some
back
houses
here
be
too,
like
I
that.
idiot.
But I don't know.
But they can't see a bright red car, so he's got an appointment for the body shop.
If we ever get a red car, it's gonna be fire engine red.
Anyway.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard ya.
Okay. I don't want that dull red. It's not the same. I want fire engine red. I don't want I don't want the cops to get all upset at us because we got a fire engine red vehicle, but yeah, I want fire engine red. I do not want dull.
Okay, so
Because most people have dull red. Or, like a dark kind of red. And I don't like that. I like fire engine red. Of course, I'm like the one kid that, I mean, I'm not a kid, but, when I was in school, I was like the one kid that was happy with the colors that I had. I didn't need, dandelion and all, and, uh, what was it, dandelion and lime and watermelon and my daughter had such cool crayons for a while there. She had a set and I had a set. I think those must have been in storage too. They're probably all melted. Now that I think about it. Anyway. Yeah, I was having a really weird dream that I was doing something in a house that we don't own. I don't think I've ever seen that house. So maybe it's a future house that we're going to live in later or something. Um, but whatever the deal was, um, whatever the deal was. Hey, that's cool. The paint can and the colors. That's neat. So Farmson's got a paint can and oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got a paint can. I guess you can like choose your own color. I mean, I know you can choose your own colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Like you can have a totally pink tractor if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more. Um, you can have, you know, You can have
It
bright
does go
orange,
from
like
being
generally, uh,
sometimes that.
like the generally on Dukes of Hazard. You can
I'm sure somebody
have
else has
lime
found it
green.
too.
You can have,
Have you found it?
well, you can have John Deere green if
Oh,
you want
good.
to.
I'm
It's
sure
just
someone
any
else has
color you
found it
want.
as fast as you.
Okay, so
It would not be the first time Giants messed that up. They did the same thing with, I want to say, either the Nexat pack or the one after it, the more recent one.
1, 2, 3,
Where was it
4,
an Xbox?
and
Not on
then that,
PlayStation,
and
but
then
on the
that,
computer.
that, that,
Made for all kinds of
that,
compatibility issues
that.
with
That does
other
not
games.
seem right.
Now, I have
We did
my
it.
Mercedes pack active, and it does not show
Yeah,
undownloadable content
that's a wall.
in the
Okay.
in-game store. At the top of the page, when you go to mods and DLCs, it's not listed. Not so far as I could see in the rest of the list either. God, I got dumb idea. I come down here to the brand name thing and see if there's anything listed under M.
Okay, that 1, 2. There we go.
No, Mercedes is not on the list yet. Just to
One,
make sure that I'm not
2.
crazy. We get the Volvo 380
Okay,
dashboard with
then
the links
we
to
can
trace and nothing after it but mods.
1, 1.
So
I
if
don't
you're
know where I
running
put the furnace, but I
this
need to
thing,
get that.
it's a pre-order item.
And then
It's active, but it's not active. How about that one?
and there's gonna be a couch here. So the couch window might actually have to go up a little higher. Um, or or just leave it the way it is. I don't know yet.
I would love to put in that straw harvest
Then
building in New York. You have the space to. I'd check it out. Yeah, it's an expensive damn building. Oh, and when you first click on the building, rotate your camera to where you can see inside the building. You'll find something that's missing.
your phone was ringing a second ago.
Yeah, it half rang. Spammer.
Might be your mom and she pressed the wrong button.
Spammer. Says right there.
Okay. Well, because, even though you're supposed to meet your dad at noon, you said, she's going to call up and say, Mikey, remember you have to meet your dad.
No, it was not, Mom. It's an out-of-state number.
She still
This
calls him
guy's ringing
Mikey
the
like
spam.
he's a 4-year-old. But it's just kind of funny because they learned to tell time when they were 4 years old because of the fact that um, you know, it was like his parents' anniversary, or maybe it was just, I'm hungry, I want to make food. And, my husband's only like 4 years old at the time. Um, and so he decided to go and take the leftover muffins and put them in the microwave. Only he like put them on for like 4 minutes or something like that,
No, that's still grass. That's not even.
and they kind of
No, that's
exploded.
not grass. That's right.
So then, uh, the preschool teacher um, decided to
They might be a
teach
phone.
them how to tell time. So when you're microwaving something, so when they were microwaving something, they would know what time to put it on. Because, like, if you're trying to put, like, if you're trying to do, like, a grilled cheese sandwich, except for that you're making it in the microwave because you're not allowed to use the stove, um, you put yeah, you put on a plate or a paper towel the, um, the first piece of bread, then you put a slice of cheese, and then you take the other piece of bread, put it on top of that, and then you put it in the microwave. You only need 30 seconds for that. The the sandwich should be nice and toasty warm, so be careful when you're touching it, and the cheese is going to be worse. But that's why you got it on a plate or a paper towel. Um,
I'll bet you they give an update to this
anyway, and it tastes pretty good.
once the Mercedes pack comes out.
Doesn't taste like a grilled cheese sandwich, but you also don't have to deal with the like burnt taste of the oh you also don't have to deal with the burnt taste of the grilled cheese sandwich because sometimes like part of it gets burnt, and I don't like that. I like when the person grilling the sandwich can
You know,
do it without burning it at all whatsoever.
up with a distributor.
I
So
think somebody used to be able to do that. It was probably a restaurant, but
then we don't have to
um,
transport
I think somebody used to do that.
parts.
Okay,
Like you
so
said, as far as the other end of
we're gonna
the
get
property,
this figured out, and we'll go and do doors later. Doors are not important. I mean, they're important, but they're not as important as getting the houses done. How many houses do we need?
just think
That looks like one, two, three more. Okay, so that means that we did four. Yeah, blue and whatever color this is. Looks like jungle, but I don't know. Oh no, it's an oak house. Duh.
shit.
Okay. Blue, oak, spruce, and birch. Okay.
Okay. Is the grass color gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's like we're okay. So we're
Is
back
the
to
grass a little bit
in
uh,
my in my
pale or is it mellow?
story editing, my book editing. We're back to the part where they're on the ship and Hayden, uh, Hayden calls a meeting. He has all of the young men
This is
uh, go to the dining room. They're all sitting. I didn't say that they were sitting in chairs. That's an oversight. I probably should have put that in. Hold on, sister.
Ooh, don't beg me.
But I'm the.
Please give me furniture. Yeah, that'll work.
So earlier I was playing Roblox and something really cool happened. I was riding a ride and a character named, one of the little Roblox characters named Ashley got on the ride and was sitting right next to me. and I thought that was so cool. I texted it to my sister. Um, is Jungle the Oops, is Jungle the next one? It is up there.
This thing doesn't hold very much. But until we get that
Yeah,
crossroad.
Birch is here. Jungle's here. We're good. Okay, so this one's gonna be a two-story though. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There we go. Just sec sister again.
Sell the tractor and trailer because we have the distributor. No, I just barely started using the trailer to shoot. This thing's capacity
Okay, so
just wasn't as much.
I said, she said that
That's where that was.
maybe she was gonna go on Xbox later, and I said, okay, maybe we can golf or something later. 'Cause it usually will not let us play Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy together anymore, and it's really kind of stupid because she's definitely not in the same living room. I could kind of understand if it was the same living room because, you know, me and my husband can't use the internet. I mean, we can use this internet at the same time, but it won't necessarily let us play together, which I think is rather stupid. You know, it's like if I could play with anybody, I should be able to play
Inch instead.
whatever game with my husband because, you know, we've got the same internet and, you know, it's strong internet. But for some reason. So I think if they still have, like, internet booster thingies, we're probably gonna get that one these days. But maybe they'll come up with, like, 10G and or 11G or something like that, or maybe they'll turn to H by then. I don't know, but maybe we won't have to worry about it then. By the time that we can get, you know, some kind of booster. But like I said, we don't have jobs in the house right now, so yeah, this kind of looks like the house is moldy. It's like I like it, but it does kind of look like the house is moldy because it's a little bit green based. Oh, dang it. Okay, I hope y'all are still hearing me. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight? Yeah. Oh, it's nine down here. Yeah, so it'd be nine because of the floor, I think. Not sure. I really don't want to stretch out all the way out to the other house. Yeah, I think it's 18, but I don't know. Okay, let's see.
I thought that was just a disconnect.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Well,
17.
tractor.
17? Should be 18. I mean, I guess we don't need 18, but
There's another full tractor button. And a map
So how many do we have? One, two, three, four. Come on. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Take the top off then. Oh, that means I gotta go all the way over there and get the whatever. I mean, get the stairs because that divides up the house. It makes it look pretty nice. And ugh. Yeah, it divides up the house, makes it look pretty nice. And oh, okay. My sister wouldn't mind her video being on my. I mean, wouldn't mind her video being out loud, but it's blackjack, so they're definitely they're definitely kind of. I mean, she's definitely kind of gambling on that one. So just in case, I think I'll keep it off, but I will watch it later. I was trying to catch up on my videos yesterday, and I just ran too long. Of course, I started out with all the really super long videos. While I was streaming, I did all the super long videos and kind of listened to them in the background. Okay, so what we need to do, like I said, because I don't have it right. Right. I need all of those. Dang it. Yeah, okay. We'll trade it out for the we'll trade the pressure plate out for the stairs. Because we don't have any doors or anything in there. We don't need them at the moment. But we need all this stuff because, in case we go back and work on roads or something like that. But we don't need um, the pressure plate because, come on. Okay, but we don't need the pressure plate because, dang it! Would you stop that? There. Now I can't get through. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we're gonna finish this house. Okay, well, we got 28 minutes. So we might be able to do another house after this one, or this might take that long. Um, this is probably gonna take that long. Yeah. Helps if you switch to the brick that you actually need to use. Yeah, it helps to switch to the brick you actually need to use. Okay. Yeah, so far we're not building it correct because, oh, wait a minute, how wide is that? I don't know. I know that the middle is at least 5. See, yeah, okay, the middle is 5. This is the reason why we have the pressure plate, so you can get in and out easily. Um, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, okay. Yeah, if we have to keep going back and forth, it's definitely going to take that long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then, oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that is. And then this was. Except for that's not going to be there. That's going to be there. Something like that anyway. Pretty sure. Because I said 6. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. I think. Let's go and double check that. No, it's a bigger one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 4 on this side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then we have the bathroom under the stairs. That's hitting. That's getting me because um, 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 Harry Potter used to live under the stairs. Big Harry Potter fan. But, even though, okay, so like my favorite books of all time, Harry Potter and every single 124 books of the Nancy Drew series from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Those are my favoriteest books in the whole entire world. Um, but even though I love those books, I love my books even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, I don't know where this is supposed to end. So I'm going to end it here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or 4? I don't know. I need to find out. So we need to go all the way over there. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, yeah. And then the hallway is only 3, though. Come on. There you go. Hi. So my cat is still in my lap, and I was telling him hi. Wait, that. Yeah. And then we can have Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. No, it would be. Well, no, it actually wouldn't be, would it? No. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, it would be. Because this is going to be a floor. Um, I mean, this is going to be a floor. What you doing?
I see what you're up to over there.
Okay, so he was sleeping one way and he decided to sleep a different way. Works, I guess. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wall because these are the stairs, you know. There's gonna be the bathroom under there, and the tub goes somewhere over here with the shower and everything. Wait, no, that. And I want to say that the door goes right. Wait,
Okay.
he is driving me crazy already. Not my husband, but unspeakable. He's got a couple of videos in here, I think. He's driving me crazy already. Because something happens, and he's like, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" Yeah. How many times is he gonna say that? There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can't tell what's what here. Really? Wait, this is a wall. And I know it's supposed to go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is a wall. That's all I know.
Raise and lower the piece and see if that's any different.
This
Because it
is
just kind of
also
mirrors
a
the
wall.
mattress. Hmm?
I mean, it's a floor.
Duct tape.
It's a floor, not a wall. But there.
Keep the top edge.
And then okay, let's put in the floor.
I
Okay,
don't know why they did that to
1,
us.
2, 3. Yeah. Okay. And then there's this.
Oh, I drove
Wait.
across the road.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Can we take it from that end?
And then one of these days we're gonna go and um,
Yeah, Shade's taking it.
put in the furniture I keep talking about.
I don't see it blowing out into the trailer. Nothing
There.
visual. There's some distance in between the blower and the trailer, maybe?
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
But this one
This
doesn't match
needs
that.
to be.
Weird. We usually don't mess with them.
I was just having a vague memory of a movie with an actress in it, and no idea what I am thinking of. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 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 no. This is the wall. No, 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 no. There we go. No. Aha! There we go. There, maybe we can have it there and
Contrast it, not one.
there won't be sniffy noises. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble today. Normally I only do two.
We'll return that anyway. Maybe it's because it's that brand and not the other one.
I'll have to double check.
It's a possibility. I'm not saying that's the absolute reason. It is. But that's what,
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do really, but yeah, so why don't we go over there and see how tall the window is?
it'll be short.
1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay. So the two stories have a lot more windows. It's good to make the neighbors jealous. But on the other hand, think about how much Windex you're gonna have to buy. I say Windex because that's the window cleaner I like to use. I don't know if it even exists anymore. I would hope it does, but I don't know if it does. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna finish this house and oh gosh, we've got 15 minutes to finish this house. I don't know if we're gonna make it. If not, we'll go until we finish, and then if so, we will. Oh, yeah, okay. We know exactly where to put the. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know what?
That's the kitchen.
Your tractor does not like tree stumps. Nope, not at all. High center.
That doesn't seem right for some reason,
On
though.
four wheels on a tree stump.
Oh,
Come smack the tractor.
I'm still not used to the leaves. It looked like there was a huge bug in my it just looked like there was a huge bug in the kitchen. 1, 2,
Just trim my trees from the
3.
stumps.
Okay, and this one would be 4. So it is right. It just doesn't look right, and that's why we ended up having to.
It's like the brush hog
Uh,
from the stump. It's cut too big.
that's why we ended up having to pretend.
That's the worst part.
I mean, why we end up having to pretend
Tractor's so
that this
big.
is, uh, you know, that this looks right. That's not gonna stay there. I know that. We gotta go and figure out the upstairs after we figure out the downstairs. I mean, but we've built the two-story before. We just gotta remind me how we got there. How many windows do we have on the inside? Good question. While we're there, we'll try to figure out how many. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4? Are you serious?
Is it just me, or is it leaving stripes of grass behind it?
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So while we're cooking, we can see if somebody's stealing the car or not.
Thank you for Which you didn't think we were. This is the middle one.
Is that 4 or 5? Oh, all the way to the top. I think it would look better this way, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. That says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, we'll do it this way.
Maybe that's part of what it is.
There. No, because all the other windows go up. Go all the way up.
You left grass behind over on the other side of the road, too.
Yeah, but I like it better that way.
Parking is here.
Okay, so inside can be like this. But the bathroom is not going to be like that. Um, yeah, there's a wall here, and then there's a door. Okay, we're good. Oh, I wanted to double check. Just in case someone's saying 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Definitely 4. Okay, let's try this again. There. But then we're going back into flight mode because there's no way I'm walking all the way down this street. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, let's try putting it up here, like above my nose. Hopefully you guys are still hearing me. I don't think the microphone, not the microwave. I don't think the microphone, yeah, my brain is determined it's the microwave. I don't think the microphone is that crappy, but, that horrible, but, um, wait a minute. 4, and then it was 5, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Out of curiosity, did you blow it?
Yeah, we brought it down 1, didn't we? It says, as you know, cars in Wobbly Life are slow. Yeah, what if you haven't played Wobbly Life? But I think he means from, watching his videos, that they're slow. I don't know one way or the other. I have not tried to play it. That's like his new favorite game. I wish he'd go back to Minecraft, but I think he's done like everything.
I don't know. His favorite
And maybe he doesn't want to be known as the Minecraft guy.
branded trailers or attachments work better.
Yeah, the only problem with this house is that somebody could totally break into it.
Change scenery might not be worth keeping them alive. You know?
So I think he was getting excited because the clock actually does work in Wobbly Life. That was pretty cool. Um, yeah, there we go.
Get some more on your range.
Yeah, so I got 5 minutes to finish this, and we are not making it. We'll have to go over a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, we'll just have to go a little bit over. The upstairs is pretty easy to figure out. I just didn't bother, I think. I didn't want to go over because, like I said, I have to edit that book. Well, I need to edit the book. I don't have to.
There's some more after me right here.
I don't have to edit the book, but editing the book makes it more marketable. Um, more like people are going to want to read it because, like, if I've got, if I've got YOUR apostrophe RE, YOU, no, YOU apostrophe RE in place of YOUR, then people are going to be thinking she doesn't know, uh, she doesn't know what she's doing and nobody's going to want to buy my books. But I am making it to where that does not happen. I said it wrong, didn't I?
You did.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Should have dropped this introduction.
He's not like making fun of me, but it just, kind of felt like it for a second there.
Heckle, heckle, heckle.
He's heckling. But I knew what I meant.
Didn't give me a tip.
That's the important part. I knew what I meant. Okay, so
Oh, wait a minute. It was tip on the right.
there. Okay, so we discovered that this is one, two,
Yeah.
th-
That's what you said. Tip.
three,
This.
four,
These quick.
and then those are bedrooms. Wait, huh?
That definitely helps.
Oh no, those are bedrooms, and then these are bedrooms.
Having all this open space definitely
And
makes things
these bedrooms would be one, two, three, I think. Um, if you're wondering how I'm getting this correct, I have no idea. You tell me. um, because at certain angles you can't tell wool from concrete. But okay, so we got rooms here. we've got a ton of rooms over here. There's going to be a second bathroom back here. I think that's it. And then, so what we can do, because the bathtub takes up 3 spaces, what we can do is actually just put in the old-fashioned white stairs as the quote bathtub and do it that way. Yeah, I was looking at it going, it doesn't look right. You know, there's too much space. And then I was like, oh, yeah, okay. One, two, three, four. Yay! Okay. I don't know where the bedrooms are going to go, so just putting in a wall. And then,